All right, y'all. We live. All right. Oh yeah, Black Sun in the Hism, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. We got MD. What's going on, MD?
Peace. What's happening? What's happening?
Hey y'all, MD's working right now, so he's gonna be in and out. So I got 3 articles. I was gonna have 4, but apparently Facebook is tripping with my Belarus article, which is very essential, but I'll still be able to relay the same message. I'll turn my camera on. Turn the lights on here. Okay. So let me pull up the articles. Let's get right to it. So my Belarus article is not coming up for some reason, but that's okay because we got some more articles. We got some more articles to attach on. Like I said, I was going to do 4, but we can roll with 3 because I don't know what my Belarusian article is doing. Let's see if I can pull up one last attempt. Respond to aggression without hesitation. I guess that could be a good article. Yeah, let's wait. Sees major in the war in Ukraine. Oh, okay, Lukashenko. That's his name. The president of. He is the president of Belarus. So let me see which article would fit this, because apparently the article that I got is not showing. So status of Crimea was part of Russian peace talks. But respond to aggression without hesitation. Let's do that one. Okay. All right, y'all. Got my Belarus article. All right. So we can get started. Let's see. Facebook. 1, 2. All right, so let me do a share screen, y'all. Let me do a share screen and get started. Let's get this thing started. Okay, so let's see, share screen, share. We're going to start with, this article right here. Oh, and it's the first one. Perfect. Boom. Okay, let's go to the share screen here. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, let me blow this up a little bit. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I do apologize. Let's get right to it. So this is by, so y'all may not be familiar. This is B92.net. So this is a Belarusian, hold on. Yep, this is a Belarusian paper. Yep. So this is B92.net news. This is over in Europe, Belarus to be exact. And the article reads, "It's painful to admit defeat is approaching." It's painful to admit defeat is approaching. Kiev missed a chance to win. Aid from the EU and the USA arrives too late. And Russia's resource far exceeds Ukraine's, writes the German Welt. The same newspaper also adds that the West has failed Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. It's painful to admit, but Ukraine's victory is becoming less and less likely every day, states the author of the article that at the beginning, and supports his thesis with facts. The Kiev army is running out of men and material and technical resources. Also, he adds, Russia is in a better position. Its resources are huge, and it is not surprising that the Western diplomats are increasingly talking about a truce. Y'all don't hear that in Western media, do y'all? Let's keep it moving. Looking back at the optimistic statement of Ukrainian officials who talked about victory at the beginning of the year, the author of the article wonders how realistic the very thought of Ukraine's victory is. It is practically excluded that Ukraine will come out of this fight as a winner, especially if Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky really sees victory as the liberation of all occupied territories, including Crimea. However, from today's point of view, and in the current circumstances under which, first of all, the insufficient aid from the West should be taken into account. That is impossible. Russia has already put 18% of Ukrainian territory under its control. It is more likely that this figure will increase in the future rather than decrease, the article states. What are the reasons for Russia's almost inevitable victory? Well, correspondent Mary Droughts analyzed the current situation in Ukraine in 5 points. First, it became clear that the USA, Germany, and other members of North Atlantic Alliance are more afraid of the spread of the conflict on the territory of the alliance than they are for the security of the West due to Russia's territory conquest in Ukraine. Let's blow this up just a little bit more so I don't strain my eyes. The West suffers from a kind of self-intimidation and supports Ukraine only to extend that it does not capitulate immediately. Second, Russia has destroyed 67% of Ukraine's critical infrastructure to date. It seems that Kiev will not receive enough air defense systems such as Iris-T, NASAMS air defense systems, and Patriot system from the West to stop the Russians. On the contrary, the previous miserable deliveries of weapons from the West are something like carte blanche for the Russian armed forces, which still have a huge arsenal of missiles and drones. Third, Russia is trying to destroy Western precision weapons with huge amounts of its weapons. Russia has enough resources for that. This primarily applies to tanks, according to data from the London-based think tank International Institute for Strategic Studies, IISS. Russia has more than 4,000 combat-ready tanks. This not only possesses a major threat to Western Leopard tanks, but also gives Russia the ability to go on the offensive at any moment. Fourth, Ukraine is running out of soldiers. Now, at least the 8th wave of mobilization is underway in the country. Men over 60 are already being sent to the front. Russia will soon send a new contingent of 200,000 people to the front. They claim that 500,000 more soldiers will be sent by summer. Moscow has a mobilization reserve of almost 30 million people. Fifth, it is possible that for the above reason, Russia will emerge from this conflict not only as a military winner with territorial gains, but also as a political winner. Ukraine's NATO membership after a ceasefire or peace talks will be ruled out for the foreseeable future. And joining the European Union will take, at best, much longer than Kiev wants. Now, the West's efforts are focused on the imminent conclusion of a truce. Although it is not spoken about aloud, the results will be an amputated Ukraine, concludes the author of the article who reported to the Sputnik. And that is that article. So, man, um, as y'all know, man, I've been doing this show on Ukraine since the war started. I done had a debate over this thing. I mean, man, now they're talking about. I mean, is intentional murder at this point? Is it intentional murder at this point? Because you're sending. I mean, at the time when Ukraine was still fighting in Bakhmut, we called it the meat grinder. This whole conflict has been a meat grinder for Ukraine. Not just Bakhmut, not just Bakhmut, but other areas. This has been a constant meat grinder. And the numbers have shown that um, Russia is actually getting stronger. Their economy is getting stronger. They've actually profited since this war, since they've gotten what they call it, embargo. Ukraine has suffered loss after loss after loss. They're talking about, oh, we got a spring offensive. Well, it's not. It's summertime now, and now you guys are getting now. What the biggest travesty that wasn't an article, but I will tell you, anybody with any military background will tell you, of any military intelligence tell you, and this is happening all over Ukraine. The Russians are capturing those tanks. And when they capture those tanks, they study the tanks. They study how the weak parts of the tank. They're going to study everything about that tank. And whoever sends a tank, whether it be the Germans, the Americans, because they got some American tanks taken, the Russians are going to dismantle the tanks and learn about the tanks. Now, if that tank has any type of AI or remote technology, guess what? I guess America and Germany and whoever else is going to have to switch up that, because the Russians will be able to hack that. Do y'all? I don't know. I didn't bring the article where there was a drone operator and the AI and the drone turned on the operator and killed him. Now imagine when y'all talk about Russian hackers. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until goddamn they start studying them parts. So MD, I don't know if you able to talk, but
Yeah, I'm
if
here.
you,
I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
okay, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm here. Yeah. It was interesting the wording that they used, amputated Ukraine. That I found that interesting.
I don't agree with amputated Ukraine. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the people of Ukraine, and if it's amputated, it had nothing Russians doing. Crimea had a referendum to separate, and so did the Donetsk and Luhansk. So, I mean, once they go independent, no, they amputated themselves by having that coup d'état president up in there and try to continue
Right,
on
right,
the
right.
sham with goddamn Zelensky. Go ahead, MD. I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, my bad, my bad. I had to blow my nose actually, but yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah. It was interesting the wording that they used, but I guess from a journalistic standpoint, I get it. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, you can't call it amputated based on the treaties that are constitutionally bound. You know what I mean?
Right.
So from that aspect, yeah, I mean, yeah, you would absolutely be right.
And not only would I say, the only one who's amputating is Zelensky, because remember, Putin wanted to have peace talks. Ever since they petitioned Putin was like, oh, you know what? Okay, let me try to resolve this so we can avoid any conflict. Am I right, MD?
You're right. You're right.
When
You're
Crimea
absolutely
is,
right.
yeah, when Crimea is separated, Putin was like, you know what? I see what's going to happen. Let me try to talk. Let me try to talk. And Zelensky did not want to talk.
Right. So that goes back to your point. Like at this point, from a humanitarian aspect, I mean, it's senseless killing going on
Right.
from that aspect. You know what I mean? And I think media wants you to look at the killing from a standpoint of the protagonist being Putin, but who's really the protagonist? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Who's really at the heart of why this is still going on? You know what I'm saying? And I think if you really analyze it and take it for what it's worth from a practicality standpoint, everything turns to Russia. And like, I mean, not Russia, but Ukraine, everything.
right.
You know what I'm
Everything,
saying?
right. I think everything follows Zelensky, I understand Zelensky because anytime you got a world power like United States and you want to be a part of EU, putting a battery in your back, patting you on the back, go boy. I get it. He was hyped up. You know what I'm saying? He's not really in a political or military position. He's a comedian. He's an actor. So I get it. He's not going to understand the long-term damage, the long-term effect, the long-term suffering of his people. And now how do you feel about them now? They're snatching 60-year-old men off the streets to go fight the front line.
That I mean, that is that not an indication of what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
mean, it should be,
Yeah, we talking about
you know,
60-year-old men.
but media is not spinning it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. All right, well, let me get to the next article, man. Let me share this next article because um, we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop right there. We're gonna boom get to the next article. And the next article, let me blow it up here. Let's see, 125. This article, I'm gonna put it at 150. Now, this article is from the Washington Post. We're coming back to the West. We're gonna get a Western perspective on this thing. What says the Washington Post? Oh, let me scroll down here. Damn. Oh, they want me to damn sign up. No, what the hell? Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it do that sometimes, man. Yeah, it'll put you behind a paywall sometimes.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh, I hope they didn't do that to me, bro. Oh, y'all kidding
It's
me?
like it's like sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't.
Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, damn. Hold on. Did they fucking fuck up my shit? Oh boy, hold on, y'all. They put me. Oh, you know what? We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one. Okay. See how the Western media do you? Want you to pay for shit. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Capitalism.
Pay for press. That
Right.
pay for press. Goddamn.
Damn, paid for the press. Goddamn. Okay, so let's go. We'll put that last. We'll come back. Let's go to the um we'll go to the Daily Observer. Let's go to the Daily Observer. Let's blow this up to 150. And let's scroll down here from the Observer. It says Russia on the right side of history, Russian ambassador to US. Well, what does he mean by this, y'all? What do you mean right side of history? What are he talking about? Putin is the bad guy. Well, let's see what he's saying. Russia is on the right side of history. In the recent global geopolitical crisis, Russian ambassador to the United States, Antonov, said, TSA reports, our country has proven to be a reliable partner for all who are willing to cooperate on the basis of mutual respect and a balance of interests. We are on the right side of history, and time will put everything in its place, the ambassador said. A return to principle of the individuality of security is the only way to prevent future conflicts, the Russian diplomat added. Okay, so that's that article. So he's saying okay, so that's a very short article right there. That's why I picked 4. He's saying basically, man, we on the right side of history. Everything's working in our favor. Our economy's good. We're winning the war. I mean, does that speak for itself, MD?
Pretty much. I mean, that was pretty straightforward. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Because what I've been taught in school is that the winners write the history. That's what I've been told. Like the victors write the history. I don't know if you ever heard that. I don't know if you talked to over here in
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah. It's the same as Vic to the victor goes the spoil.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
Okay. That's right. That's right. And based on what we're seeing, they're winning economically and they're winning on the war front. I mean, it's going to hurt our economy even more. Well, not only because we have this idiot Biden in office, but sending more weapons over there. Like I said, like the last article, the Russians are capturing the tanks. They're not even they're strategically putting soldiers in position where they don't have to destroy the tanks. That's badass, MD. When you got soldier and battalions out there seizing the tanks without damaging the tanks. What do you say to that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, last I checked in Zaporozhye, they had some destroyed vehicles and tanks.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of the basically outright commandeering. You know what I'm saying? That's news to me.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
like if they willing to do that, or if they have the capability to do that, that lets you pretty that I mean that gives you a gauge on how stuff is going. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Well, like in the last article, when you have a large number, a large enough number, and if the other battalion that you're fighting got some sense to know they're outnumbered, then yes, surrender. They will surrender, and of course, they will surrender over the tanks and other supplies too. So, yeah, I
Right,
mean,
right, right.
it sounds like Russia has large enough numbers to say, "Hey, and give it up." You know what I'm saying? It's like a jack move.
Yeah,
Break yourself.
yeah, right.
That's what they're doing. So, let me next article. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna come back to the Washington Post. They still tripping with that paywall. Let's share screen and let me blow this up a little bit more. I'm gonna blow this up to 150. All right, now this is the Belta. This is the Belta news. Now this is Belta is a Ukrainian newspaper. So this is from I'm sorry, not Ukrainian, Belarus. So the Belta is the Belarus newspaper, and this is from the president. It says Lukashenko, Belarus will respond to aggression without hesitation. Minsk. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, Minsk, June 14th. Belarus is ready for any development of events and will respond to aggression without hesitation. Belarus President Alexei Lukashenko said in an interview to the Rossio TV, Rossio One, Russia TV channel, Belta has learned no one has ever fought against a nuclear country, a country that possesses nuclear weapons. We are peaceful people. Belarus has had enough wars. We have a beautiful, neat, and tidy country. Russians are happy to visit U.S. The president. Oh, happy to visit us. The president said. Scroll down here. But we are located in the center of Europe. That's our problem. We are on the way when they go east and back. Therefore, the situation is not easy and we are ready for anything. The head of state stressed that Belarus will respond to any aggression against it. We already have enough power to respond, he said. Many people said, well, it is Batka. You know him. Indeed, I am like that when it comes to my people, my state. I will not allow the 10 million country, which we worked very hard to develop for a quarter of a century, to be torn to pieces. How many Russians are here? 3 million on a regular basis. So these are 3 million people, and I am responsible for them. Therefore, I will not hesitate in the event of an aggression against us. Are skirmishes on the border not an aggression? It is the attack on Malatonchi not aggression, the journalist asks. No, this is far from aggression. We will cope with Manatrusi types things and with border skirmishes. These are provocations, Alex Lachenko said. Even the event in Belgrade Oblast of Russia, according to him, are far from aggression. These are strong provocations, and these are our shortcomings, he said. We are fixing them. We are sorting these problems out. The president said that Belarus and Russia are working together in this direction, suppressing various threats, though there are scant reports about this in the media. For example, recently the special services identified a saboteur, were tracking him and later detained him in Smolskin. Okay, so sounds like we got some funny business, because as y'all know recently, there's been attacks across the Russian border. And so they're asking, the president of Belarus, well, hell, you got all this stuff going on. Y'all ready to, what if something should happen? Because like I said, we got what it seems to be an act of desperation. After the fall of Bakhmut, we have had people trying to get shit started behind Russian lines. And so they're asking, well, dang, what if this happens behind Belarus? Belarus is saying, look, if it comes down to it, we gonna goddamn look, we're a nuclear nation and we gonna whoop some ass. We're a peaceful nation and we work hard to get where we're at. And if any goddamn terrorists come in, we gonna goddamn whoop some ass. As Stone Cold would say, open up a can of whoop ass. What says you, MD?
There you go. There you go. I mean, hey, that's called national defense. And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Because I'm in the other truck and my phone is in the other. My bad.
Oh, no
But
problem.
yeah, man, yeah, that's called national defense. At the end of the day, you can't trip on Belarus for that.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like they got to protect their own interests. And like I said, that uh, the way this is going, and I'm looking at it from a worldwide scale, not just the conflict in Russia and Ukraine. I'm looking at it from a worldwide scale.
Yes.
That's going to be the pivotal point for a lot of different nations in that region. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be where is the priority when it comes to being a benefactor of NATO, EU, whatever the situation may be, versus the priority of our own national interest. That's what's going to be a pivotal point for a lot of different countries, not just Belarus. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And in the eyes of Belarus, they're saying, "Hey, look, historically, Russia is our, I guess you would say, global colleague when it comes to the restoration of whatever governmental ideology you want. That ain't up for me to decide, right?
Right, right.
Belarus is going to protect their homeland based on the side conflicts of whatever's going on over there.
That's
And
right.
and and he was absolutely right. Being in the middle of this region, it puts them in a bad way. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I mean, Belarus is essentially, except for the eastern front, is essentially surrounded by NATO countries or hostile countries in the terms of how they view Russia.
That's right.
So what you gonna tell them to do? Get down and lay down? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think they're gonna go for that.
Nah, hell no.
You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to its own special interest.
Right.
So I agree 100% with the Belarusian president for sure.
Okay, okay. Well, since the Washington Post don't want to damn cooperate, they want to put up a paywall. I found a backup article. This is why you got to do this, y'all, because my last article, MD, is from. Let me share screen. Is from RT, good old RT. Let me blow this up to 150. Oh, there we go. This is from RT. Now, remember I was saying, now, I don't like to just talk that talk. I'm going to walk that walk, and I'm going to prove what I was saying earlier because I know MD is scratching his head like, son, we did an article on that. So this worked out fine. So fuck you, Washington Post. Let's go to RT. Russian soldiers seize American Bradleys and German Leopards. Remember when I talked about that earlier in MD?
Right.
All right, well, let's get to this article. Let's get to it. The capture of NATO hardware was abandoned by Ukrainians in battle, the defense ministry has claimed. Russia The Russian Defense Ministry has released footage which it says shows Russian troops in Zaporizhzhia region inspecting NATO-supplied armor and they captured from its Ukrainian operators. The video released on Tuesday appears to show an excited Russian soldier circling several damaged pieces of equipment, including a German-made Leopard 2 main battle tank and U.S.-produced Bradley infantry fighting vehicles. Oh, so German and American. Now, I see why he's jumping around dancing. Okay, because the intel's about to go up, y'all. They about to goddamn break this shit down. They know they about to have fun. So like I said, if any of them damn equipment have AI, oh, Russia's going to fuck that shit up. Let's keep it moving. He remarked that some of their engines were still running. Oh man, the goddamn thing was still running. Oh shit, okay.
So they just got the hell up out and dip. This is what
Yeah,
they ain't
yeah.
even cut the engine. Damn.
Break it down, MD, break it down.
They just like, man, let's get the hell up out of here. They ain't cut the damn engine off. Didn't take the keys with them.
Just let the car
Damn.
park running with the windows rolled
Yeah.
up. They didn't do like the Uber driver, let the car with the keys with the window rolled up.
Yeah. They said, bump it, you can have it.
Damn, man. Oh man. Okay.
That's what they said.
Okay, so I'm taking it this equipment is not damaged.
I mean, I wouldn't believe that it would be that damaged to where it's inoperable. It don't seem that way.
Right. Okay, so that means the Russians are gonna take this home and pick this shit apart. Damn.
Yeah, you have to take it to the chop shop.
Yep, take it to the chop shop. And mind you, I want to say this, MD, and please give me pushback if you disagree. A lot of these equipment that America and Germans are sending are old equipment. So if Russians are breaking down old equipment, they're fucked because they were planning on sending more old equipment.
Yeah, I mean, to my understanding, what I heard that like they had the platforms that they were giving that they were. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it old in the sense of physically old,
Okay.
but the platform is old. You know what I'm saying? Like the platform in which they using, like the what do they call them damn armored vehicles? Shit, I forgot what they called them. Was it MRAD? I forget what they called them those vehicles that they sent over there. But that's an older platform of armored vehicle. The United States military don't use that platform no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
When it comes to the tanks, now I can't speak for the tanks because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it comes to and I don't think they got them yet, but the F-16s, the F-16s were is a variant of an older model.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm
Yep.
saying? Even though they still capable, I ain't saying they ain't.
No.
And
But it's not
right.
about being them capable. It's about, man, if the Russians get a hold of a running vehicle and ain't no damage, they gonna, like you said, take it to the chop shop. They gonna know all your weak points. They gonna know your strong points. They gonna know how to hit it. So when they got them
Right.
point the weapon, they gonna go directly to that weak point because every goddamn vehicle has a weak point.
Yeah, no doubt. You're right about that.
And now, And that's why I wish I had that article about. I don't know if I shared that with you about the guy operating a drone and the drone killed him.
No, I don't think you sent me that one.
Okay. We're gonna have to deal on that next week, man. But yeah, man, you're talking about the AI because they always talk about how Russia hacked the elections. Imagine what they're gonna do to them damn tanks.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
That means
They basically gonna have a playbook for them. You know what I
they're
mean?
gonna have a whole playbook, and that means whatever radio they got to change out the radios. They got to change out the goddamn CBs. They got to change all that shit out.
Yeah, no doubt.
How much money is that gonna cost there, MD?
It's gonna be a pretty penny.
Damn,
It's
what
gonna be a pretty penny.
is that
Not
gonna delay?
not only that, they spent resources on even training them how to use the equipment.
Oh, that's right. So
The
that means
U.S.
they got
did.
to train them.
Right.
So does that mean the more delay is it going to turn into a fall offensive now? Oh no, a winter
Hey, I
offensive.
mean, according to the press, the offensive already done started. I don't see it, but that's what they say.
Okay, but if the offensive started and they capture these running vehicles, it's going to be a problem, MD.
You're right.
It's going to be a problem because these running vehicles straight to the chop shop. They're going straight to the chop shop.
Right.
Just saying, it's not a good strategy. You got this weapon and you got this tank or whatever it is, and then like I said, they left the keys. They left the damn keys in ignition with it running with the windows rolled up. I mean, what we talking about here?
I can't call it, man. We when I guess you leave the vehicle, it's up for grabs. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, that's something that
Hell, they said the hell with it.
right. That's something an Uber driver does, or Uber Eats, or what they call that?
The pizza man.
Pizza man. That's something they do. We don't. That's why soldiers do that shit.
Yeah.
All right, let me continue on the article, man. God damn. All right, so the ministry. Okay, so this explicit hardware is not as scary as it seems. The man is heard saying, "Wow, he clowning." This hardware is not as scary as it seems. The man is here saying, "Wow." So he's saying it's a hoopty when they captured it. Damn. He telling it's a hoopty. Let me oh shit. Let me blow up this screen here. So it says the ministry which shared the clip on the social media called the Western vehicles our trophies and argued that the condition in which they were found indicates the rapid pace of the engagement and the abandonment of the battle ready hardware by the Ukrainian armed forces. Let me play this video.
О, что там, Ромаха? О, ты, граник. РПГ-22, да? О. А вот он, фрисовский нахваленный леопард. О, их две техники работают. Это Бретли. Ну вот. Не так уж и страшна эта техника. Вот так вот. Слава России! Победа будет за нами!
Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, MD.
Yeah, I heard some Russians speaking. Yeah.
No, I wanted you to hear the engines running.
Oh yeah.
I wanted you to hear them engines was running. I know we can't. Nobody here speaks Russian, but we understand the engines running. You don't need
Right.
for that. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, them things are running. You heard the motors running, right?
I think that's what I heard in the background. Like I said, I'm outside the truck. I think that's what I heard.
Okay. Well, yeah. Damn, I'm gonna send you this video, man, and I'm just gonna all you hear is you hear the Russian guy talking, but you hear the goddamn engines running and shit. So yeah, man. Let me finish up this article. As Kiev was preparing for its counteroffensive against Russia, Western nations supplied it with dozens of armored vehicles, including main battle tanks. Ukrainian officials, included Defense Minister Akiv Reskinov, touted the donated Panzerfist as a game changer in the conflict. Oh, really? Panzerfist, that goes back to World War II, doesn't it, MD? The game changer.
I know about the Panzer tanks that that Germany had.
Right.
Is that a German vehicle?
Yeah, that's a German vehicle. The Panzerfist. That's a German vehicle.
Now, I know Germany ain't giving it. Well, I know these folks ain't still manufacturing World War II style equipment. That can't be right.
Hey, he said
that cannot be right.
Hey, he said it was a game changer, man. You know what?
Well,
I'm gonna have to look it up, man. Panzerfist. I'm gonna have to look because that sounds like a World War.
I mean, because they had the Panzer tanks,
right?
You know, and at the time they were actually the most innovative tank system in the war,
right?
But they can't them can't be saying still based on the same. I don't hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hell no. I refuse to believe that one.
Hey,
maybe they just got them in name. I don't know, but
interesting. Okay. You know what? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna look further into the Panzerfist and see what year it was made and manufactured. I'm gonna look it up, brother. But
no problem.
Point is, now Russia has a hold of it. Now Russia knows how this thing operates, what makes it tick. Because they have two. Look like in the video, they have 2 or 3 running tanks that they captured. Yeah, that the Ukrainians basically left the key in the ignition, running with the windows rolled up. So yeah, but again, that's what happens when you pick off 60-year-old men off the streets and have them fight on the front lines. I guess this is a result.
Right.
All right, so let me finish this article. The operation was finally launched last week and has so far failed to bring any dramatic changes on the front line. Moscow says it has thwarted all Ukrainian attempts to break through its defense lines. Russian President Vladimir Putin called the losses of the Ukrainian army impressive and blamed the country's government for taking actions that pushed the situation to the current tragic state. And that is it, man. Damn. So Putin is saying, damn, man, I hate we doing this to but we doing this to y'all. And it's a tragedy. It is a tragedy, man. You know, I don't want to see no more Ukrainian lives being slaughtered, man, over a war they can't win. Damn. I can't even get mad at Zelensky no more because like I said, he's an actor. He's a comedian. He has no military sense, no military upbringing. He really don't know geopolitical politics. So damn. So I'm not blaming Zelensky no more, MD. I'm not going to even mention Zelensky no more. Like I said, he's a front man. He's a stooge. He's a torpedo. He's a crash test dummy. I can't even get mad at him no more. When I used to get mad, I'm like, dude, this man is a literal puppet. He is a literal puppet, man. I can't get mad at him. Damn. But this shows one thing, that America don't give a fuck about goddamn Ukrainian lives. That's my take. What's your take, MD?
Oh yeah, I agree 100%, man. I mean, it's pretty evident at this point that the humanitarian part of this whole marketing scheme is like, I guess they done like canceled that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if we remember, that's how this whole thing started, with the support Ukraine and the damn, would you like to donate 10 cents to damn Ukraine to grow and all that? You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I remember.
We done got past that point.
Way past.
Now we just now we at a point where it's full commitment militarily from a financial sense to this whole farce that is the Russian-Ukraine conflict. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, was it ever about the humanitarian efforts? I would say no.
No, yeah, I would agree.
But on the same token, going to your point saying that Zelensky is a puppet. Well, I can only assume based off of his acting skills, maybe. I don't know. He's playing a good role at it because, like me and you both know, that before this conflict happened, in the accords when the treaty was actually signed, like Zelensky was right there, like front and center.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So from a puppet aspect, yeah, I mean you would have to pretty much go with that because his position has switched like basically 180 in
Right.
regards to how he feels about the constitutionality of the Republic of Donetsk and Luhansk. Like that's out the window. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Why?
Right. And
Who
Crimea,
told him that it was out the window? And Crimea, yeah. Now with Crimea, it's a different story because Crimea was. I don't think it's about any type of national aspect with Crimea. With Crimea, it's simply about money because, like I said, Ukraine is losing billions of dollars having not have control of Crimea based on them damn pipelines that's going through that Black Sea.
right, right.
So with Crimea, it's a different story. But
Okay.
with Luhansk and Donetsk, yeah, you can't get around like you switched up at the end of the day. You can't get around that.
Yeah, can't get around it, man. So I mean, I guess we can both agree it's now. I guess they talking about a summer offensive. I'm guessing we talking about summer offensive now.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
Man, man, this thing is yeah. Like I said, man. Like I said, man. What I'm waiting for now is peace talks, some type of peace talks. I mean, when do we get to the point of? I mean, do we have to get another president in office to talk some sensibility?
Is this thing gonna last till 2024?
They're trying to make it last. But as long as you got Biden in the office, then I guess they're going to keep trying to push this thing. I mean, it's been over as far as I'm concerned. When goddamn Prigozhin was talking about how it's a meat grinder, and he was telling Zelensky, "Stop doing this, bro." It was over then.
Right.
It got so bad. Now here's a man, a mercenary who's paid to do this. He got on camera and said, "Yo, Zelensky." He was like, "Brother Zelensky, stop sending little boys and old men to the war. This is shameful. Stop." I'm translating.
Right.
Just stop it." He had his little cell phone. He's like, "Man, stop it. We're going to take Bakhmut. We're fighting nothing but old men and little boys. This is shameful." Like, yo, it was over then. When you
Right.
got somebody talking that confidently and they see the men coming in and just slaughter them because there was only one road in the Bakhmut. If this is a microcosm, a greater macrocosm of the war, then it's over. It's over. If that's the mentality, MD, that we're gonna take like yo, he was saying, no, look around you. Bakhmut is falling. It's taken. We've got control, and you keep sending people in, and we keep massacring them. In fact, he did another video where he's showing dead, like Zelensky, we got dead bodies. We're going to send them back to your family in Ukraine. We're going to send we're going to be respectful and we're going to put all the dead bodies back and we're going to send loads and loads of dead bodies back to show you like, yo, y'all getting spanked.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Like people,
That's
I guess
definitely what it is.
they probably look at Prigozhin like some type of monster, man. No, he's merciful. He's like, look, man, we're going to send the bodies back to your family so that you can bury them. We're at least sending them back. So so we ain't got a whole bunch of goddamn unmarked graves of unknown soldiers. No, we're sending them back so you
Yeah.
can identify them and you can bury them.
Yeah. He ain't doing the Heinrich Himmler and putting them in the mass grave. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or like the old school NKVD, right? Not doing like the Katine man.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie yet, MD? I know you ain't had time, man.
I haven't had no chance. Yeah, I ain't had no time to do nothing.
Because man, I so badly want to take clips out of it. I said, let me let. I want you to watch it first, Mr. Rock. I'm gonna do little clips from that shit, man. I'm doing clips from that movie, especially towards the end, man. Because every time somebody talk about
Yeah.
collectivism and socialism, oh, and by the way, I had a friend. I'm not gonna mention any names. I know some people that were like, oh, I would have challenged MD when he's saying, no, y'all don't. Y'all just want to goddamn have a dance off with MD. Y'all want to have a breakdancing contest. Y'all don't want to goddamn touch MD on these goddamn presentations. Y'all don't. Y'all cut it out. You know what I'm talking. All y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all want to have breakdancing contests, nigga battle contests. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, it ain't all good. You on your fourth, fifth presentation, and I hear nothing but crickets. Talk about McCarthyism. Man, let me drop the link. The link is right there. Y'all can goddamn challenge MD at any time on those presentations.
Yeah. What? Let me talk on that real quick before you finish up.
No problem, bro. No, because I had to
Yeah,
bring it up, man.
it's all good. So, and this is actually goes directly into since we're dealing with Russia, right?
Right.
The whole thing with the whole McCarthyism and the two red scares. I don't understand how we associate talking of like I'm just basing this off of black folk. I don't understand how we associate talking about the individuality within our own community. Again, individuality does not mean that you don't work with one another. That's not what that means. Then on the same token, you understand that you have to have some type of market in order to work with. Like nobody's saying, "Hey, look, black folks just go get in a bubble and we gonna like just trade amongst ourselves." Ain't nobody say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you deal it, but you call it McCarthyism in the sense that I'm telling you, at the end of the day, how are you saying that our economics should work? If you're saying that it should be communalism based off of a industry that we create, I totally agree with you. You ain't gonna get no argument from me. Hell, that's called free market capitalism at the end of the day.
Right.
But then when you turn around and say, "Oh, is it possible for us to do it?" Then I'm asking you, so okay, what's the alternative? Then you dance around what you really want to say. You really want to say, is we need El Presidente or something to tell us that this is what we need to do, and we're gonna allocate it amongst the people, and that's how we're gonna provide sustenance for everybody. So what are you saying at the end of the day? Just talk plain. You know what I'm saying? Don't work around it. Say what you want to say, and then when I get you to say it, and I point it out, then it's McCarthyism. No, it's not McCarthyism. I'm just simply pointing out that you're a communist. In the reality,
Right. All MD is asking is, look, whatever y'all want to call it, show us the breakdown, show us the practice, show us the step-by-step plans. So
that's all I want.
because if we could put a name on it, y'all want to run and dance and sing and moonwalk, y'all want to do all that. So just break down the platform of it. Break down.
Yeah, I need an economic plan. That's
right.
all I need.
That's right.
What's the economic plan for everybody?
Right. And what does it look like? Is MD gonna get a check at the end of the day?
Am I gonna get a check? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Right.
You can make it sound good. You can say it with eloquence. You can do all of that. All I want to know, sir, will I be getting a settlement at the end of the week? Oh, yes, I am. Okay, I'm cool. Let's go. Let's do it.
Right.
Because when you say, yeah, I will, that means that you're going with what I originally said. That's all that means.
Right.
And I'm with that. I'm with it 100% because I want to get paid. Me.
Right. Right.
And I'm willing to do whatever I got to do in order for me to get paid. If I got to work with you, let's do it. That's not collectivism, though. And you know it's not.
Right. Right. Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm profiting. By working with you, I am profiting. We all profiting if it's a group investment.
I think at the end of the day, I think what it is, everybody just wants to have a dance off nigga babble contest. That's all it is, MD. They don't want to damn directly talk about where the money's going to end up and going. They don't have that plan. They just want a nigga babble. They want to
Well, I mean,
dance and they want to goddamn sound fancy and get everybody up in the emotional fervor and shit and oh, that sounds good. Oh, yes, let's give them 10 points for that. Oh, I really felt what you were saying. I guess that's what we come down to. Just
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Who can nigga babble the best?
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like I said, bro, I just want to have an honest discussion at the end of the day. That's all I want.
Don't hold your breath.
I want an honest discussion and give me what you propose.
Don't hold your breath, MD. I'm asking you, please don't hold your breath, brother.
I mean, white supremacy, racism, white supremacy ain't gonna cut it at the end of the day.
Well,
It's the same.
It'll cut it in the nigga babble contest, as we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna cut it. What do we need to do in order to sustain ourselves here in this country? Because that's where we at.
Well, you're not gonna get that in the nigga babble contest, so don't hold your breath. But you will get it as soon as somebody have the balls to show us a plan. So somebody has the goddamn the courage to stop damn doing the nigga babble goddamn moonwalk, doing the goddamn nigga babble James Brown slide.
I feel you, man. Just everybody know me, man. I just want an honest conversation.
Right.
Let's talk. Let's give the dynamics of what we talking about here.
Right.
That's all that's all I'm trying to deal with.
Right.
Give me the dynamic, and I can guarantee you, in some form or fashion, we gonna end up saying the same thing. Because when it comes to economics, you don't want to lose out, nor do I.
Right.
So it'll be spent some type of way to where you'll end up talking about the free market anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You'll end up talking about it.
That's right. That's right.
And that's cool. But let's not have to do the electric slide to get there. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. Well, let me ask this question because I've heard people say, America is just an unjust system. We got hungry people, we got homeless people, and you got people like the basketball players. They got millions and trillions of dollars, and they don't share to the poor people on the streets. And and oh my gosh, and America unjust system. I mean, what's your solution to that? I mean, well, I shouldn't even put that on you, MD. They should come up with a solution, and let's hear their solution.
And I'll be interested to hear what that solution may be.
That's what I would like to hear. I would love to hear it, man. I would love to hear their solution. I would even offer a cash prize for somebody bringing their solution. How about that? How about that?
Yeah, I would be interested to hear it, and I don't think that will be what you may come with. I don't believe. Now, this is my opinion. I don't believe that you'll be able to substantiate your argument based on anything that'll be profitable to anybody else.
Right.
Matter of fact, I know it.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I will put up cash prize.
Because at the end of the day, in order to I guess alleviate that problem, somebody will have to sacrifice. Now, that's not me saying that I don't believe in charitable works. I do. But that's something that's individually done.
Yeah, but that's no.
That,
Charitable work is an individual choice that you decide individually that you want to do that. No,
right.
nobody should twist your arm and say American.
And
Honestly, brother.
it's not based on the collective. It's based on just humanity. Period.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. What goes back down to your individual choice as a human being to make that decision. Like I want to give to the homeless people, and I want to give to the shelter. I want to donate this and that. That are charitable acts happening here in the USA every single day by individuals who decide to do that. The minute you try to twist a arm, is going to be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's going to be a
Right.
problem. It's going to be a big problem. It's going to
Right.
be.
Like I said, what like the video said, the moment there's a creation, the next person invents altruism
That's right.
out of that creation.
That's a fact.
So yeah, I mean you're absolutely right.
Well, I
At
can't
the,
wait. Oh, go ahead.
I know, no, it's simple, man. Like it's simple logic. Even when we dealing with culture, again, my culture is not based on the outlook of the group. It's just not.
Right.
My culture is an amalgamation of many individual feats, achievements,
That's right.
struggles, successes, all individually. That's the sum of who we are as a people.
Right.
I can't take fucking credit for shit. Hip hop. I can't take credit for that.
Right. Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can't take credit for the our style, our fucking swag, our mores. You know what I'm saying? I can't take credit for none of that.
Right.
But I recognize it as my people's culture because of the individuality within it.
Right.
We always talk about the trendsetters. Being a trendsetter is an individual act.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, man, it's a complex discussion. It's complex. I ain't saying it ain't,
Well,
but I mean, hell, I mean, we got to deal with it at some point in time.
I don't think it's a complex conversation based on the history that history is, being our lesson. We see it over and over again. Like I said, especially with the individual accomplishments. I mean, you can go back to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oprah Winfrey. I don't know, George Carver, Washington. I mean, Webb Du Bois. These are individuals that made individual choices to, and we just, I believe it was said that, well, America's still going to label you as black. I mean, okay, and who cares? I mean, but there's still, when you go down to the meat and potatoes of each individual success, it was done by that individual. And just like in the video that you had, the innovation, all that comes from the individual. At the end of the day, there's no way
Right
around it.
on.
No way around it. So again,
Right on.
yeah. So, man, but MD, man, great conversation, man. I can't wait until your next series. I know you're starting up a new one, but I know we talked about it. I don't know if you wanted to.
Yeah, I ain't ready to talk about that yet.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well,
I ain't ready to talk about that yet.
okay. So, y'all stay subscribed. We may have a pop up Friday with Ratchet TV, GTO. If you're out there listening on Ratchet TV, when we want to do that on Friday, we don't want to let me know if you still want to do that. If not, then it's cool. We're definitely doing the Arena Cinema, Uncle Tom, E Bizzle.
Hey, whoa, hold up. Yeah, something about that. So they got the date may change on that because this is a debate on Saturday. So either I'm gonna do it earlier, or we might wait till Sunday. I'll talk to you about it, bro. I'll talk.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. That's no problem. I'm glad you told me. Okay, because I look forward to that movie, man. Well, as long as we give E the heads up, because E, we want you to host that show, E, because I'm the MAGA redhead. I'm the MAGA I'm the MAGA man, so and according to I'm just messing with E, but yeah, I want to see E host that thing, man, and we have a good discussion on it, man. I think we're gonna have a very good discussion, and Nature Mom actually has a very controversial topic she wants to bring up. Whoo, she wants to boy.
Uh-oh.
Hey, yeah, Nature Mom jump. Yeah, she jumped. Yeah, she's jumping out there, man. I think it's some of that Islamic water's gotten in her system because she's not feeling these transsexuals. She ain't feeling it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, Nate from you. She's like, yeah. I said, damn. I guess Nature Mom been doing her salats. La la la. Because hey, man, she let me and her kind of say, I'm like, damn, Nature Mom. Damn.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
Jeez. So yeah, y'all don't want to miss Nature Mom show, bro. She's gonna go in. There's a movie because she saw that we were doing movies, so she sent me a little clip of like a little, I guess half of a documentary, but they were talking about how the gay, the trans, the whole trans movement, and so yeah, Nature Mom got some things to say about that. So I'm gonna let her do a thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This trans stuff getting out of hand. I
Yeah.
don't know if you saw. They held an event at the White House the other day,
Oh wow.
and yeah, bro, Biden was out there on the lawn, on the White House lawn, mingling amongst the trans or whatever.
Right.
So the video that I saw on Twitter, the trans people out there showing their titties in front of the White House, taking selfies and doing all types of stuff. I said, hold on, wait a minute.
Taking their titties. Wait. When you say showing their titties, can you be more specific?
I mean augmented breasts of the trans people. They're flashing their titties, taking pictures.
Oh, they're
in
taking
front of the White House, on the White House lawn.
They're taking it. Oh, okay. What the hell? Ooh, I know Nature Mom gonna have some.
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. And that goes back to what we was talking about the other day about the whole thing talking about obscenity, right? And how it's defined in the Constitution. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm like, so it's okay if you trans, it's okay to walk around with your titties out on the White House lawn, no less. Biden out there just, like he don't know what the fuck going on. He just walking around. You know what I'm saying?
He walking around looking for the children.
So I can only assume it's Secret Service and all this out there, and this is totally fine.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what to say, MD. I'm speechless right now. Yeah. I don't know what to say, bro.
Like I said, man, it's gonna come. No, I was gonna say it's coming down to we got to start getting serious about how we define
obscenity,
certain principalities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the trans people are being allowed to obscure a lot of different laws.
Right.
And that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's bullshit at the end of the day. Like I say, I'm an individual, so I don't give a damn about you being gay or trans or whatever.
Got you. Right.
It ain't my business.
Right. I got you. Well,
but when you use it to your advantage from a legal aspect, that's when I got a problem.
So then again, and I guess I'm gonna have to do this with Nature Mom. So let me ask you a question. So we're at a beach, right? I mean, damn, I guess this is kind of weird, man. I know you work around. I don't want to turn this a whole nother show, but I gotta ask you real quick. So we got to go back to defining what is obscenity. So does a person have to make a complaint in order for it to be obscene, or do we just automatically assume that it's just, like, how does that work?
First of all, you're gonna have to have some type of legal action in order to try to set a precedent somewhere, and there's no precedent being set.
Right.
So until I mean, it's gonna happen eventually. I mean, hell, this America. Like
Right.
some Karen is gonna tell it at some point in time,
Right. Right.
and
Right.
then that's when we gonna get down to the nitty gritty when it comes to legality. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Um, just like we talked about the other day about the Tennessee law. What was that? Tennessee? Yeah, I think it was Tennessee.
Yeah.
When we was talking about that law, that's where precedents get set.
Right.
Now, and from that aspect, it was fine what they were trying to do being unconstitutional because legally they weren't being obscene.
Right.
But what about pulling your titties out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's a guy though. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, it's a guy. So what defines obscenity? Because dudes can walk around with their shirt off, bare chested. But what about a woman? A woman cannot. If a woman pull out her titties, she's going to jail for indecent exposure.
Right. So
Now we're talking about a trans woman.
right. Well, you know what?
Where's the legal precedent in that?
Right. Yeah. So I guess men are going to be at some point in time. Men are not going to be allowed to take their shirts off because that's really creating a super.
Well, it depends. What was considered obscene? That's what I said.
Right. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, that's going to have to be defined because we don't. I mean,
Well, it's already been defined, but the rules of the game have changed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it may need to be defined again.
Okay.
It may need to be redefined.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to. Right. You gotta have to. Yeah.
So that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah, but when I'm thinking it might cross over to damn men somehow. Like, damn, that means.
I mean, the men part, I don't think you get. But hell, a titty is a titty, ain't it?
I mean,
or is it not? Or is it not a titty at some point?
I guess that's up for debate.
So if it's surgically modified, is it not a titty? It's still a man's chest. You see how I could get. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh shit. Well, GTO got some pushback. She said free the nipple for everybody. Damn, but
hey, let's keep it real.
Right.
That's a very conservative ideal. Like who the fuck said like you can't walk around with your titties out? You know?
Okay. Right.
It's a very from that aspect, I understand. But again, when it comes to the law, you have your own individual right to do whatever the fuck you want. It's until it affects the third party, somebody else, that it becomes illegal.
Right.
So, that's where we get into a conundrum. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what we're gonna have to do, MD, we're gonna have to not only do that show, but we're gonna have to give a breakdown of like how many people does it take to come forward and say, okay, this is offensive, what steps they got to go through, and then go from there. Because again, like you said, Karens are starting to come together and say, look, I'm offended. So like I said, Nature Mom, she's all the way in goddamn Qatar, and she said she's offended. So I'm
right.
Sure, yeah, she's all the way in Qatar, so she's offended.
And I know she ain't seeing that shit.
Right.
Not what she had.
No, no. She's just hearing about it, and she's offended just by hearing about it. Titties don't offend me. I get you, GTO. I get. You know what?
It's not about you.
Well, hold on. How many people does it take to be determined as offensive?
See, in this aspect again, when we dealing with crime as it's defined legally, right?
Yeah.
A crime is something that affects a third party or a person that doesn't have the rationale. What person wouldn't have the rationale if you had dicks and balls and titties all out? It would be children, right?
Yeah.
Do we have the right? Do we have the right, especially in the society in which we live? Do we have the right to do that in the eyes of a child based on the current society that we live in? This ain't we ain't in Africa on the Serengeti somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where it's a different society. This is the society of America. You gotta deal with the rationale part, right?
Okay.
So if we talk about in the eyes of a child, how can you justify like what we would deem obscene?
Right. Right. But don't we dictate to our children what obscene is? Like,
Well,
don't.
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do individually, right?
Right. We're doing very
But
okay.
but again, that doesn't take away from the influence of outside entity. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's an interesting discussion, bro.
It is. It is.
It's yeah, we can talk about this shit all day.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm glad GTO's here because I get a woman's perspective, and then when I talk to Nature Mom, I'm getting another woman's perspective. But like, again, like you said, MD, like what I'm gonna ask you, when do we like what sets the precedence? Like, because like I said, while now we're defining, or you're defining what is offensive. But again, what steps? It's just like you asking the socialists, the communists, what steps? Like, what's like? I'm asking what steps? Like, I don't know. I guess, damn, this is something. Like I said, I was thrown left field when a Nature Mom said she want to talk about this. I was like, oh, whoa, okay. So as you can see, I'm not prepared to talk. I'm not ready. So I'm gonna let Nature Mom go. I'm gonna leave the link open. Hopefully, GGO, you can join us. I'm gonna leave the link open, and Nature Mom gonna do her thing, and I'm gonna have y'all jump on because I really only pushback I have with Nature Mom is about diet and nutrition. But when it comes to that, I can't really. Hey, I can't. Y'all not gonna see me pushing back with Nature Mom on that shit.
Right. Like I said, bro, it's a conservative view.
Right.
At the end of the day,
It is.
it's a conservative view. That's why, again, like I said, I don't have no issue with homosexuality. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I believe you should be able to screw whoever you want to screw. That's on you.
Well, yeah, as an individual, that should be your individual right. Right.
Right.
But as
If
long
you
as
want, if you want to be a woman, be a woman. Hey, cool.
right, right,
Don't affect me one way or another.
right,
But the conservative part is how we look at the anatomy of that person and
right,
how we view the morality of that person.
right.
That's when you start getting to conservative talk. And that ain't what I do.
No, that ain't what I do either, man. You know what I'm saying? We leave that to the I'm not gonna mention, but yeah, we leave that to those type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We leave that to the mothers. Here on the arena, man, we talk about individualism, but like I said, I do want to know the steps of what offensive is, and because I mean, when my neighbors play their music too loud, I'm offended. But
Right.
But hey, that's all. Shout out to the truck driver, GTO. Shout out to MD. Shout out to E. Shout out to Mink, owner operator, man. Shout out to Mink, man.
God damn.
Yeah, man. So
I don't know, man. If I can finish, I probably ain't, bro. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna finish. I was gonna say, man, if I can finish doing what I'm doing, man, I was thinking about doing that episode 3 tonight, but it ain't gonna happen. I got too much shit.
Yeah. I know they got you busy. Hey, man, like I said, you never know. You could probably get some free time tomorrow. I mean, just we just play it by ear, man. We know this is a hobby, MD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We jump to when we can, man. You know what I'm saying? We have fun doing this, man. Like I said, this is not our 9 to 5. This is something we do on our leisure time. So,
Fuck is my phone at? I don't even know where my phone at. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just
Nah, man, I'm swapping from truck to truck, man.
okay. Well, like I said, man, and shout out to E, man. Shout out to everybody watching the show in the clouds, man. This is just something we do, man. Something we do for fun, man. Like I said, work comes first, paying the bills come first. You know what I'm saying? Real life comes first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, check the truck. Hey, check this truck out, bro. Now, this supposed to be a loaner truck, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't think I can swap this damn camera, can I? Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Now we can see.
You see that? You see that dash?
Oh shit, 0.
It's a fully digital dash. I ain't never seen no shit like this, bro. Like this is a 2023 truck.
Oh, that's 2023? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
I told him, hey, look, I ain't giving this motherfucker back, man. Y'all can kill that.
I heard that. I heard that, man.
So y'all can kill it.
Tell them stop fucking
Like
around.
hell, I damn near don't even want to be with the damn company no more. And y'all talking about, oh, we gonna give you a loan truck. I'm at the goddamn dealership. I had to pick this up at the dealership.
Right.
Brand fucking new.
That's a nice
Well,
truck.
it ain't brand new, but it's new to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it got some nice features, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to MD, man. God damn. Yeah, MD. We get Trump back in office, man. You know what I'm saying? We get them gas prices down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, we do that, man. Hell, I can go back and get my own truck.
I'm just saying.
Like I used to have.
That's all I'm saying, bro. So,
well,
hey,
another story for another day.
Yeah, you're right. And let me say this because the people that keep texting me about Trump. Oh, Trump, they got Trump. Rachel Maddow said it herself, and I don't know if you want to wait till next week, but she spilled the beans, bro. She said it's basically, you know what? I'm gonna save this for goddamn the arena of the week, man. I'm gonna save it because I don't want to take away your thunder, bro. But
I got you, man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna even spoil it, bro, because this is arena broad, so I'm not gonna bring that over. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna save that for Tuesday, but yeah, I got some stuff to say about that. Brother. Based on what Rachel Maddow said, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that in the tuck. So yeah, I'm gonna let MD get back to his work, man.
Okay, now what? Hold on. What she say? It say, I taught my children not to sexualize the human body. That's on y'all. That's bullshit, and I'm telling you that's bullshit.
Uh-oh.
This is America. America is over sexualized. You can't help but to be over sexualized. Now, again, that don't take away from what you teach your kids. But what I'm telling you is, at some point in time, they got to go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And is your aspect of whatever you taught your children going to be in a practice once they see it in practicality? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially when they see it from an abnormal sense, which is trans. You can again, I don't have no issue with it. Do I understand the abnormality of it? Yeah, I do. What's normal about it? But hell, this is America. What ain't shit normal? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can say what you want, and it practice what you preach in the sense of what you can expose them to, or what they expose themselves to. So I get what you're saying. That's cool. But again, this ain't we not living on an island somewhere where everybody. Well, see that goes back again. Low level collective ideology. And you can't interpret what his feelings are going to be about anything. You know what I'm saying? We're not living on an island where everybody running around butt ass naked, and we don't have any sense of individualism when it comes to that aspect. So that's wrong. Why not teach your kids the proper way to handle those things? What's the proper way of handling seeing some titties outside? What's the proper way? Tell me what the proper way of handling that is. Tell me what the proper way of a dick swinging outside on the curb. What's the proper way of handling that? Yeah. Tell her to bring her ass on up here. So now we got to get some straightening before you close it out.
Yeah, G-Cho. You got to jump on because you done took it there. Nobody is advocating for nudity, but I don't understand why we sexualize nudity. GTO, you got to jump on. You got to hear your
You're
voice.
you're not advocating for it, but you don't understand why we sexualize it. That's two different things.
Well, GTO, if you're busy, man, maybe you could do a show on this. Maybe we could do a show on it. Maybe we could do another. We could review another sector doing this topic. Maybe we could do that, man. Hey, GTO, going to these different sectors is fun. Man, I had a lot of fun with that. I can't wait to do that again. So yeah. Okay, y'all. I guess GTO ain't gonna jump on. So I guess we're gonna close it out, y'all. Let's see. Just mind your business. How can you mind their business when
I
somebody's
mind your business with ball swinging. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business while ball swinging beside me. I don't think it worked
Hey,
like that, but okay.
GTO, were we not minding our business when somebody came on and choked their chicken on the show? I believe we minding our business when they were choking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think it worked like that. Again, we got to go back and understand what obscenity is legally.
Right.
If you don't agree with that, then that means you don't agree with that aspect of the U.S. code, which is fine. But you're gonna have to formulate that argument legally. I better start running. See again. I shouldn't have to run. If I'm running, if I see some ball swinging and I have to run, what does that say about that particular aspect of society?
Oh man.
You see what I'm saying?
What does that say?
What, you just proved my point, GTO. You just proved it.
There has been too much violence, too much pain. None here without sin. But I have an honorable compromise. Just walk away. Give me the pump, the oil, the gasoline, and the whole compound, and I spare you lives. Just walk away. I will give you safe passage in the wasteland. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror.
So just walk away.
Oh shit! Damn! God damn! Shit!
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess we can end it on that note, man.
All right, man. All right. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming out, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit the like on your way out. Share it, man. And man, hey, we see y'all. We'll see y'all on the next go round. We out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace, 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 peace.